What's this now, a failsafe? Yeah, heard about these. They'll cancel any running interference routines, but there's only one per system. Don't waste it. Conduit failsafe. Pop that duck in a console and it'll cancel any active interference routines. This is the only one. Interference routines wiped. Your timing is impeccable. Good choice. That failsafe should make the next few moments a bit more bearable. Failsafe in effect. Pay no mind to the interference routines for the next little bit. Routine subverted and you're juiced. Nice. Should have been a boffin. Missed me calling. Looks like Aled was so keen to make the sale he didn't close every back door. Greed makes a person sloppy, hotshot. Remember that. Enjoy the boost. Performance improvement? Won't be looking that Kubidon in the mouth. Fiddling with an incoming routine. How's that feel? So we're going to pull the trigger on this thing. I've got a card game to get to. Alright, look. It might be that it turned out that those satellite protocols didn't shut the overcharger down, just realigned it. And it might be that you sounded so pleased about the whole thing that I didn't tell you. There she is. Is this a bad time? Satellite just moved. Neff's crew must have figured out our bypass. It's realigning. I need a drink. Let's never do that again. Quills don't make mistakes, and there's always an agenda. Always. Suppressing fire! Stand by. Guts! Looks like they wiped the grid before we could lock the place down. Way ahead of you. Quill encrypted data block. Working. Tenno, get between the drone and those mowers. Satellite protocols are in the bag. Right, next steps. I'm coming out. Meet me on the field. Quills are always one step ahead. Never seen one take a hit. He'll be around, hiding somewhere. Nah. For everything a quill does, there's a reason. Tenno, got a shock spear, Andy? Hand-etched, with numbers. Coordinates, maybe. I need the rest. Try to... Guts! Arachnoids! Tenno, get your fists up! Sequence complete. Coordinates to this taxman base. Time for a degree of violence. We need the codes to that satellite, or this whole plan is beached. Your rendezvous point is a cave. Coordinates marked. Lots of corpus traffic, so you'll want to do this softly. Bad news is my info places that firepower in a vault directly beneath the building-sized slaughter-matic horror show we're trying to kill. We need her shifted. And while you take her dancing, I slip in and nick the weapon schematics. And the less likely she'll wander back and squat on top of my only way out. Biz, get her down if you would. I hate to interrupt this flashback, but I'm going in now. I'm inside. Security is thicker than anticipated. I'll need more time. Got it. The Gravimag. I'm coming out. Can't wait to introduce that orb to your Arcwing weapons. It's pretty and all, but I find it hard to give 2/10 of a paramecium's crap for a place this cold. Right, so, the satellite's sorted, but the orb shields are going to adapt to your attacks. Enrichment Labs holds the harmonic schema of Profit-Taker shields. With it, Biz thinks he can slow the adaptation long enough for your crew to inflict some real damage. Raid the place. I'll cover the entrance. And be quick about it. I don't want you having to blowtorch me off whatever I froze to. What the balls? Profit-Taker's designs are in a triple-lock data vault. Probably a late model hung Vern Mercer if I know the corpus. That means you need 3 passkeys, and you've got to get them quick as those suckers expire if they're not reauthorized on the regular. Can't believe they fell for that. Well, it got the director's attention. Coming out for a nosy, heavily armed and all, with security. Scratch 1. Nighty-night. How many more of you are there? Better you than me. Scratch another. Another one down. You Outworlders can thank me later. Sentient Research Director. So that's what you get for messing with things you don't understand. Welcome to the flotilla, hotshot. Got a name for you. Error. Remember it. One of the primary sentient intelligences from the old war. Right now, waves of his Murex ships are massing in the Vale. From there, those Murex launch swarms of info-gathering Chondrix dropships, recon data for the main event. That's why you're here, mate. Fighting off a sentient invasion is precisely what you were built for. We don't know how to kill one of those big bastards, but me and my network reckon we can give it a mucking lobotomy. Didn't require a little coordination to work. Real hand in glove, yeah? Ground teams to hit the Chondrix, and railjack teams to mess up the Murex. Oplinks tie the whole lot together. So, buy and equip an uplink. Then take your pick, mate. Upstairs or down. Hope you're not done. Had to pay Maru a small fortune in rations for this tip. Taking squared away. Right, same again? Got a few seconds before the system resets. We can take them again. Game? Care to live up to your reputation and try again? Not going home yet. We just got here. Why's old Alad call you lot betrayers anyway? No matter. Care for another kick at a conduit? Alright, it's getting a little hairy. One more round, what'd you say? Conduit's about to reset. Feeling lucky? The longer we stick around, the more likely we'll get our arses handed to us. Still, with great stupidity comes great reward. What do you reckon? Getting a little hot. Gloves are coming off. Got another round in ya? Arse! Conduit down. Conduit destroyed. You won't be seeing those goods again. Conduit down. Look! Mumsy may have raised you believing winning ain't the most important thing, but piece of advice. It is. They killed the conduit. That mucker got past you, and now the conduit's blown. Move on. Move on. Conduit blown. Mate, this is not how bills get paid. Conduit blown. Find another one. Conduit destroyed. Dust yourself off. There'll be another round here someplace. Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit. Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way. Demo unit coming in fast. That thing blows and you can kiss the conduit goodbye. Demo unit's looking to depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit. It's a two-prong attack. Ground team hits the Chondrix and swipes their recon data before it beams back to the Murex. We take that friendly data and use it as a Trojan horse for toxic data. Think of it as a kill code. The railjack team boards the Murex and broadcasts those kill codes right into the Murex's noggin, mucking up its thinker and making it want to run home to Daddy. Threat neutralized. Clear as mud? Get to it. I deal with all sorts. Low breeds and the highborn. Everyone wants something they're not supposed to have. But these days, it's a buyer's market. And what's selling is stuff that'd get a girl buried. Sentient stuff. And it's been coming in by the wagon load. My crowd had these Murex rumble months ago. Back then, old mate Teshin wasn't having it. Tried warning him, but you know the type. But now, now it's all, tell me all that you know, and your expertise is required, and I'm a hoity-toity sod with a hat like a designer bedpan. Should have kept me trap shut. I'm no general, but here we are, and I know what I know. So you listen to what I have to say, and we'll all be home in time for tea. Yeah, no worries. Well, looks like the infested snagged this one. I haven't seen this many zits since puberty. Fortunately for us, the conduits are still operational. Unfortunately for us, so are the security mechanisms. This isn't your regular vault job. Alad V sold the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the Tenno. Don't you worry though, I've got some workarounds. This isn't your regular vault job. Alad V sold the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the Tenno. Things might get a little weird. You got out while you still could. Smart move. Way ahead of you. Time to hit the pub. Check, check, ejecting. Shiny secured and we're in the wind. I'll send your cut via the usual. Have a good one. We got as much as we're getting, hotshot. We are a vapor trail. Choice paralysis, matey. First time putting one of these together. Fortune favours a bold, matey. Just pick some in. Tab A into slot B, and there we go. 1 amp as requested. Maybe just step outside before you fire that up. Okay. Okay, right, here you go. Good luck. I think I'm getting better at this, and they told me I needed training. Okie doke. You choose the bits and I put them together so you can go off and kill people with your brain. I assume that's how these things work. Never been game to try one myself. The quills tell me you need to be careful picking what bits you want. An extension of your will or something. I guess you don't want to go plugging in something unfriendly to your software. Amps are powered by the human brain, I guess. So choose wisely, yeah? You wind up with a head full of fried bacon. I don't have a lot of ways to air this room out. Gonna need parts to work with here, friend. Maybe come back when you're good to go. Want to pass it on? Right you are. Oh, a giver. Step this way. If you're sure, matey, no idea what they do with these things. You're a good sort. I'm sure someone will know what to do with this. Done. So, like, do I give you a receipt, or... I don't know what to tell you, matey. Quills are a fussy lot. Won't take any kind of donation if the amp ain't, their words, proven. So, just FYI, yeah? Well, well, well. Another tenno. This ain't my usual line of work, you understand. I'm not from around here, but I've got a fast tractor and I know how to jump a rail. So a new friend in Zeta set me up with all this. Name's Little Duck, fortune hunter, rail agent and the girl your mumsy warned you about. And now, somehow, the local quill-endorsed purveyor of amps and assorted paraphernalia. So, what'll it be? Amp gilding. Right, look, if it ain't battle-proven, it doesn't get no love. Strict orders. Quills, you know what they're like. Power, will, blah, 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 co-op for the future, endings and beginnings, nah. I'll see. I'll never hear the end of it. Now, she looks right expensive. Don't go waving this around. Wouldn't do having you get stabbed for it. Good luck to you. I'd never be able to relax owning something that pretty. Looks like a whole new amp, doesn't it? I don't trust 'em. Too pokey-mindy. I'll stick with the old buzzlot. Give me homing rounds and a crap-eating grin any day. You want to see something? Well, don't stand in one place. Got a minute? Hey, hotshot, over here. Biz once told me an abandoned conscience finds its way home with a gun in his hand. He was talking about sticking to values, about living with decisions. But I like to think of myself as Fortuna's conscience. Returned home. Ready to make some hard, correct choices. Ready to dance on some faces. If Solaris United is gonna be what it once was, things need getting done. Run your optics over this. Feel like getting into trouble? We keep meeting like this, people are gonna talk. Been seeing a lot of your kind since a certain incident with a blind girl in a void gate. Well, this is me. What? Didn't expect me to be so pretty? I put in a lot of miles in this rig. Some days it shows. Spoke to the business lately? How is he? Does he ever... Never mind. You and me, we need to talk. Me old mate. Between you and me, I ain't here just to sell this stuff. There's something in this place. Something other. I'm sticking around till I crack it. Hot shot. The once and future maker of all trouble. Pull up a pew. What kept you, hot shot? So here we are. Just the two of us. And me with something to make your day. Check this out. So, apparently I'm supposed to ask if you want to name it? Onko said some of you like to name these things. Any requests? So, naming is a thing, yeah? Got your heart set on anything? Whatever works. I dub thee... What they said. So, is that like a regular name where you come from? Probably for the best. Yeah, just thought I'd ask. Hey, they said to ask, so I'm asking. Kid, I got what you're after. I got a... Oh, right, another one. Look. Initiating you into the mysteries of the universe is a bit above my wage bracket, mate. So, piece of advice, get yourself to Zeta's, find the quill. He'll sort you out. Okay, ta-ta for now. Poor kid has no idea what they're in for. Get to Zeta's, find the quill, then talk to me. Just find a bloke who looks and sounds like the opposite of normal. Oh, a serious customer, are we? All right, then. Interesting. All right, I'm listening. Keep your eyes open, matey. The universe ain't looking to make friends. May all your marks be easy. Cheers. You're cool. No skin off my proverbial matey. Easy come, easy go. Don't get too comfy now. See you on the rails. See you when I see you. Any of this useful? Authentically handcrafted by colourful locals. Oi, see anything you fancy? Anything else? You've got a deal. Works for me. All yours. I deal with people, not machines, mate. Can't say I like the way you look, if you catch my drift. If you knew who I was, who I represent, you wouldn't have walked in here looking like that. You don't know the quills. If you knew the quills, they'd have mentioned your name. You best be going. You want to deal with me? Lose the rig. Know what I mean? You want something dolled up? All right. Can't be any different to repainting a rail tractor. Sure. Let's take a look at it. Show us the piece. Let's see if it's worth it. That key worked. Protect the conduit and watch out for demo units. They're gonna try and blow that thing up. You're about due for more of those interference routines. Demo units too. Can't do anything about that last interference routine. You'll just have to wear it. Maybe I can catch the next one. Right, they're having a go. Keep the demos away from that conduit. Next verse, same as the first. Mind you don't get flanked. More of the old ultra-violence. Keep your back to the objective, old mate. Lock it down till she pops. First key. Right, find a matching conduit. That crud diving sack of muck nailed the uplink. Sit tight. Let's see if we've got another. Uplink smashed. Grenier? What the hell, mate? You try to do a job. All right, give me a second. Oh, they got it. Sit tight. Finding another. Uplink down, but upstairs got a partial. Not enough, though. Finding another site. One sec. Good show. Rest up. You did a good thing here. Remember that. Come on home. Everyone in one piece. Solid. That's a wrap. Ain't through yet. Regroup upstairs. Then back at it. She's vulnerable. Let's wrap this up. Its defences are down. Take out the Condrix. Alright, now hit it with everything you've got. Hit it while the hitting's good. You got it on the ropes. Let's wrap this up. Now's your chance. Clean its mucking clock. Condrix is vulnerable. Cut loose on it. Now, shoot the Condrix now. And keep an eye out for Never mind. Keep Sargas's goons away from that uplink. Grenier. Sargas, we are trying to help you. Pillock. And cue the Grenier clown car. Grenier, keep that uplink intact. Upstairs can't do squat without that signal. 3, 2, 1, Grenier. Cover the uplink. Railjack has our tight beam. Uploading kill codes. Keep those tubers off that uplink. Grenier! Incoming Grenier. Sargas's boys are back. Sargas is cutting his own throat, getting in our way like this. The bugs want the Grenier dead as much as they do us. So, got another one in ya? I got another one on scope if you're up for it. So, are we staying or going? Upstairs can never have too much data. We can keep making codes if you've got it in ya. The sabotage team can use whatever we provide. What you say? Hit another one? It's a nice day. What say we whack another one? Here we go. Impact site marked. Right. Got one incoming. Marked. Got one for you. Get over there sharpish. Condrix impact in your neighbourhood. Hit it. Heads up. Condrix broke Atmo. New one. Marking ground 0. They ain't wasting time. Drop site marked. Drop your uplink and let's get this done. Zone clear. Railjack uplink waiting for that signal. Green, your uplink should do the rest. It's getting heavy upstairs. They need that signal. Uplink. Right, now patch in your uplink. Railjack on standby. Uplink when ready. Upstairs needs those kill codes. Opening channel to Railjack. Drop that uplink. Whack the bugs. Rip the ship. Right. Deal with these muckers and make off with a signal. Murex sabotage team on standby, waiting for your signal. Railjack's being buzzed heavy. Murex sabotage team ready when you are. Make it quick. And this is just from one Murex. How many of them are there? That thing's gotta go. Hit it. This is for impacting my profit margin, ya bug-faced muckers. Take out that Condrix. There it is. Clear the zone. And that is why they pay us the big credits. Signal received. Upstairs on the move. Ooh, look at all that lovely sig. Sabo crew's gonna do a lot of damage with that. Tight beam complete. Upstairs is in receipt. Uplink done. Eat it, Sargas. Signal is 5x5 on their end. Clear out. Got another site on scope. Upstairs has a signal. Should help choke off that Murex. That's a wrap on this bug bomb. Upstairs sends thanks. Done. Upstairs has the goods and we're a vapor trail. Need you to skim Condrix recon data so we can convert them to kill codes and pass them to rail check crews upstairs. Hop to it. Condrix. Find them, pacify them, rip their signal. As many as you can. Give the crews upstairs more to cause trouble with. Neutralise Condrix dropships. Rip their signal. Sabotage teams upstairs need as many Condrix signals as you can pirate. Get to it. Using the pirated Condrix recon data that you're about to provide, rail track crews can give the Murex a migraine. Go! The Condrix are gathering recon data. You're gonna capture some. and the kids upstairs are going to use it to send back some bad data. Hey there, hotshot. Look, I won't beat around the topiary. The sentients are massing in the Vale. Zero doubt it's the tickle before the slap. Invasion, mate. I've been set up with a relay, don't ask me how. You've been recruited. Tell you why when you get here. And if you've got anything you've been meaning to say to someone, maybe say it now. Satellite behaves according to protocols. We control the protocols, we control the satellite. That's where my weirdy-beardy quill mate comes in. Almost as if he knew we'd need this, he's got himself perfectly placed to provide. We're meeting him today for the handoff. Alad V's selling the latest in asset security. Conduits. Put the key in, and you can pull the shinies out. Trick is, you gotta wait to open. Something happens to the conduit before you can pull the goods. You don't get the goods. Ever. Also, the bleeders Alad sold the tech to will try to kill ya. Give that console the old bypass so we can get this thing started. Biz saved me from a life of swabbing latrines on Phobos. He made me what I am. But only because I left before I became what he was. Now I had to go back. Everything Jub knew, Biz had to know. Yudi had to know. They and everyone in Fortuna could be proper beached if I didn't. Pencil necks like Jub don't risk their hide unless they mean it. Whatever Neff was doing with those old mothers would be a hammer on the head of SU. I had to go back. If I didn't, if something happened to Fortuna, I'd never sleep proper again. So, no more treasure hunting for LD. No more rescues. Back to where it all happened. And I hope that this time it wasn't burning. And me along with it. So, Solaris United was on its feet again. I've got friends in Fortuna. The first time SU tried to knock the crown off Neff's head, it almost got every last one of them killed. Some of them, it did. Biz once told me how he survives atrocity. If there's a fire on Deck 12, you seal off Deck 12. You don't go in. That's how you burn up. You wait till the fire's starved of oxygen. That's when you go in, assess the damage, and clean up. I can't seal off Deck 12. Deck 12 is where I live. What information? Tell me, now! What's been developed? Jub? What? The old mothers cannot be what? Jub! Quills wanted me selling arms to the Tenno, back in Fortuna. Not bloody lightly. Quills, shady side-mouthed, double-talking, ambidexter-feeling muckers. Never trust anyone who don't speak plain. Told 'em, thanks, but op it. I'd a previous commitment. Contract to extract a corpus deflector. Name of Jub Lot. Quill smiled that smile. The smile I hate the most. The smile of a body who thinks he's 2 steps ahead. The more I think about it, the more I know he was. Pratu. That was his name. Quill Pratu, secondary Sard. It was hairy, but I managed to get us behind a sealed bulkhead and into Lot's office. They don't fight like this for mid-level pencil necks. Who are you? And then he said it. And then he got killed. That's how hostile extractions typically work, Jub. Unless you'd like to pencil me in for 2:30 next week. Maybe copying your supervisor and half the security team. What is their problem? What files? I wasn't told about any files. Tell who? Tell who, Jub? And that's when it all made a cruddy kind of mucking sense. I'd been set up. Hotshot, Come on, pal. Get up. Hot shot. I've lost the feed. Where are you? I'm punching out. Hot shot. If you can hear me, make contact at the usual locale. Little duck, out. Sorry, kid. It was a bad play. Nothing ventured. You want round two? Ping me. Such is life, eh? All conduits sealed. I'm pulling you out. Wakey, wakey! Here we go! Lock and load. Right. They're back. And they're well pissed off. Eyes open, sunshine. Here we go. Bolt signal returns. Dig in. Safety's off. We kicked a clown car. Here we go. Grenier, I trust a tuber's response to this fiasco about as far as I could spit one. Look, the taxman ain't coming. Last I checked, the board was still debating whether or not this was an actual threat. Each one of them Murex are tight beaming info back to deep space, and that's our in. The Quills must have seen this coming, but said nothing. Why? We're gonna have words. Konzu, mate, if you don't redirect some of the talent this way, lunch will be the least of your problems. Little duck, out. Ground teams this way. Railjack crews that way. Move! Yeah, Yudi. Anyone you can spare. Yeah, it is. Gotta go. Someone's here. Step right up, my avenging angels. We got a system to save. Sign here, love. They're concentrated in the Vale for now, but not for long. Mark my words. They're firing off Condrix on raise and recon missions, building up situational data for a big push. We've got to hit this in the neck before they fire that info back home. Hey, your crew did good. Get some rest. You're back on deck in 5. You're out of oplinks, hotshots. Nothing left to do except hike it back to the flotilla. This whole thing's gone belly up in a sea of sharks. Regroup with the flotilla. We'll take another crack at it. Kill code uploaded, yeah? Energy fluctuations kicking off real nice. Signal weakening. Keep doing what you're doing. Kill codes are working. The thing's linked home is gonna fall apart like a wet cake. Ground crews will keep the codes coming. You keep using them to punch that thing in the brain. There it goes. Running back to Daddy. Nicely handled, all neat and tidy. Catch your breath. Guaranteed he's sending a replacement. Here it is. Right on schedule. Load up. Second verse same as the first. That there's a conduit. Useless without the key. Start turning out pockets. Conduit keys are carried by high-ranking muckety-mucks. Knock 'em down. See what they've got. Oh, guts! You've been rumbled. Right, leg it out the back before you're mumbling with the rest. I've sorted your ship. And a little nugget for myself while I was there. Fresh shipment of brainbusters, and there's one with your name on it. See, security's lax on account of how the only way inside is wearing one of those sticky things. Afraid not. Oi! Focus! Jab that console, quick! Takes me back to the good old Tenno days. Expect those brainbusters might be on back order for a while. Been a pleasure lifting with you, Drifter. Hello. Missing your brainbuster, then? Ha! Can't risk what? Jank cipher comms? Already blew it. But listen, if you're here to muck with Nama, I'm keen to lift with ya. Ready? Veil up and I'll mark the shuttle uplink once you're inside. Think happy thoughts, yeah? Pops my plugs to think that some people take the veil by choice. Warm lies are more comfort than cold hard truths, eh? Name's Little Duck. And you must be that stick in the spokes I've heard about. You weren't in with a Tenno back in the day, were ya? Then you'll be wanting to pay a visit to that bleeding brainbuster factory. I know a shortcut. Might grab yourself a K-drive if you've got the legs for it. Blending in nice, but I'd still give those deacons a wide berth. Did you know they can detonate those veils if they smell a rat? Take your face off that. You're shamming brainless real nice, but I'd give those deacons a wide berth. They smell a rat, your veil detonates. Take your face off and no mistake. It did, and I didn't. Needed you focused.